All right, and we are back with our adventure in the mists of Manivarsha. So last left off, we have our great our group of players. We a disaster was coming, but thanks to Mr. Nimbus and his very well timed, well important item, just kind of saved everybody. However, before that, our the one of our, the main winner of the Shankz trials disappeared along with the trophy. So you all have been tasked with getting such item back. And thankfully, hey, you already had. Said last thing was upstream, so thankfully, and the good news is you all already have a guide and are already go up there anyway. You're supposed to get some blessed water. So as we go from there, you are with your experienced navigator, Armaji Duka. I will type the name again in chat. Duka but Bariali. But, Duka will work. As he is, taking you and kind of little exchange about what's been going on. He will tell you all that he did see a current of water sparkle with an eerie green light and sweep away from the city, and he'd seen some the same glowing ripple recently along local tributaries of the Aravalti River. The first time we saw it was 12 days ago, the first day of the Shankz trials. He followed he has followed the ripples and had traced them along the small river called the Tinjorna. But he will let you know that where to get the blessed waters a little bit. He will have to swing around to go back to the river where where the good blessed waters plenty found. But he won't try. He won't charge you extra, especially for a group that yourself that he was able to see that was able to quell this great storm with great ease. So, but as you guys are kind of making your way, it's kind of it's a long trip in the swamp forest. And as you guys are traveling, just ever on the river, it's been about a couple hours. You guys are kind of getting bored, maybe getting a little antsy, just looking out. Skid Marks is looking for alcohol around the boat, cannot find any. It's a little sad, but that's okay. But by that time as you guys are spending there, a creature will slowly appear, from the water in a very non-threatening manner. There it is. As you see this Naga appear like the front of your boat. Naga will say, "Greetings. I must ask, where are you all headed?"
Why, hello there, friend. We seek a creature that may have been washed away by that fell storm that was brewing. Would you be able to assist? And Brig, don't forget that you received healing from their shaman.
I've already applied it.
Ah, may have been a bad copy of you.
Brig was rather hurt.
Ah, well, then we searched. Did you happen to see anything strange occur and get washed down these rivers? You seem to have a very is this your home?
Yes, yes, it is. I did see a very strange and you are going the right direction, but I have a, as you as some as humans put it, a scientific inquiry, and I'm hoping such a hardy group of yourselves can assist.
Ah,
And,
what would that be?
well, I must deal with I must deal with intruders, and I must gauge, the lethality or of my bites. And I was hoping if I can, if one of you can allow me to bite you a few times, I do have a trinket from the. I found this pearl from the last person that tried to poach me. Well, I did not necessarily want to harm him, but I guess bit off half of him in one fell swoop, and well, I need to gauge it. And you all look so tough. Just allow me to, if you allow me to bite, I can present you with the treasure.
Mr. Nimbus is really concerned that this guy is trying to you know s- sell me something that he doesn't own. Like this is
Um, you feel like it's on the up, it's on the up and up. I mean, it's he's asking to bite. I mean, it's pretty straightforward with it. Not too often, you have to kill it as it bites you, and then you might get something. This is just like, hey, can I just bite you someone 3 times, and then you'll get a trinket as thanks.
so is that attempt to bite 3 times or successfully bite 3 times?
Bite successfully 3 times.
Brig will ask if anyone does have some healing, and if so, and if he can get it, he will volunteer for the bait.
I unfortunately do not possess any potions.
Where is Beth when you need her?
I know Beth would just like it. It's simple. You guys can get it without any issues. There wasn't even a festival that you last saw. It was a competition, so you know.
I have a little healing, but
I have.
Beth usually carries healing.
Uh, I will drink my 1 potion of healing, and I will offer up my throat while raging.
Hold on. Let me see what potions I got before you do that.
Get really angry and tell her to bite my neck.
I apparently don't have any potions.
All right, what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. That'll be fine. And it's, oh, thank you, and very will very politely, sort of reach down and then
I'll make sure he doesn't kill you.
yeah, that's the spirit. Uh, and well, it's all right. As you kind of get mad, it comes down for the first bite. I mean, it's I'm rolling it, but it's.
Con save versus poison.
Yep.
Hey, so 16 points of damage.
All right, and then it'll say, oh, it's like okay, I must. I will kind of ignore. If it crits, we're gonna ignore the crit because it's like a very gentle, like a bite down. It's very scientific when you're biting it.
All right, still Another one of those might be tough, but
I'm gonna hit him with a healing word.
It says, the spirit will go. You seem and
There you go, 11.
and I made the save. 10, 12, 22. I would have been conscious anyway. And then I'll take the 11.
yeah, and then we'll
And Mr. Nimbus will be counting these off like the owl in the Tootsie Roll Pop commercial. 1, 2, crunch,
yeah.
3.
I was just like, is it? You know what? No, thank you, such a good sport. We'll cast water breathing on you all as additional, like, you know. So yeah, there's that. Oh, Brig.
All right, let me see what I can do.
Well, I've got 16 now. I'm not one swing away.
Well,
So,
right, but let me see what I can do before we try to maybe take a quick breather.
Yeah, and thanks you. And now she's gauging, what you should do next time.
Wait, so the boom was water breathing?
No, she gave you that on top. No, it just felt
Okay.
that's just me giving you extra because I'm like, eek, poor Brig just getting the crap kicked out of you every single time. No, actually, we'll give you all. It's what it found from the pearl. It's just a pearl of power. Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, if I attune to that, I might be able to heal you some more. And I don't know why I went to old timey voice.
If we attune to that, we'll get a short rest.
I mean, yeah, that too. But and we'll thank you all, and good luck. And not gonna say you should get that spot on your back checked out. When I bit into it, I'm not sure. So we'll thank you all, and then we'll just retreat back into the water. Tuka will your guide will kind of give Brig just a hearty pat in the back. Says, my friend, I've never seen anyone just take 3 bites. Those are quite vicious.
I feel like it was quite stupid too, but
that is a very beautiful pearl. I hope that'll.
I'm sure we'll make the pain go away.
All right. Before we rest, I will spend. Mr. Nimbus will spend a 3rd level slot and do another healing word because that is the only healing I prepared today.
All right.
I prepare healing word in case Beth goes down.
Yeah, it's the. But hey,
horrible.
All right, it's Hey, you could probably stand a swing.
If I'm raging.
Yeah, if you're raging.
7.
Or hopefully they don't just attack you with like force damage or something.
And then Mr. Nimbus will spend 5 sorcery points to create another 3rd level spell slot. And and then during the short rest, if it is successful, I will regain when I spend. Oh, hey, Brig, can you hit me? I need you to hit me as hard as you can.
I will. I'll try to hit you.
Tap me with your hooves.
I cannot.
Oh, you can't?
I have to charge.
Go for it. Charge.
No, it's not true.
You guys are on the butt. He's just like, I don't know if I could deal with that much horseplay.
There you go. I can do straight hooves.
All right.
I'm not raging though.
But eventually you will hit me.
Oh. What am I trying to do?
There you go. And I'll take 8 bludgeoning so I can spend a hit die during the short rest.
Got it.
Okay.
Because my Bloodwell Vial only works when I spend a hit dice.
Oh, okay. No, hit me.
Forget what that thing does.
Yeah.
So it's when you spend a hit dice, you regain 5 sorcery points.
Oh, okay.
Hence why I spent the 3rd level slot and then spent the 5 sorcery points.
If that's the case, I could cast Sending on the person we're trying to find.
Cast Sending. If you try to cast it to look for the person, you
Sending will allow me to send a message of 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar. The creature hears the message and can recognize me as the sender if it knows me, and can answer in a like manner immediately.
Is there a range?
Same plane of existence.
Okay. It's someone you're familiar with, and I don't think seeing them dance would consider like familiar with. I'm sure you can send Beth a message of like, "Hey, wish you were here."
Yeah.
And but he goes, "Well,
Alternatively, if they have the conch, or was it a conch?
Yeah, it's like a special trophy.
I could also cast Locate Object.
Okay.
Concentration for up to 10 minutes in it, as long as it's within 1,000 feet of me. I'll get a ping.
Sure. I mean, if you want to, you can. I mean,
I'll give it a try, see if it's within 1,000 feet of us.
I would say it's definitely more than 1,000 feet from you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna spend some sorcery points to get that back, and then
but
I'll give myself a little nibble to take off a point and then heal.
Okay. All right. And as as you guys are heading, got to a point where Duca is gonna moor his boat, and will tell you all about this indirect but mostly dry path to the cliffs. He will tell you, you must all be careful when you go down, where I've seen it last. The cliffs, the parallel waterfalls cascades down. It's a very slippery rock climb. But I feel, between all of the lot of you, I think you all could probably easily bypass that. But as you all are getting ready to, get the more of the boat, a gradually increasing roar drowns out the rainforest sounds before the river turns, revealing a series of parallel waterfalls cascading from a ridge that runs alongside the river. A chain of sparsely forested islands lies along the far side of the river, opposite of the falls.
When is that laundry?
We were able to finish the hour rest before we left.
Oh yeah, I would say you guys can get like a short rest between the long travel. You guys travel about like 10 hours, I think.
Do we arrive at nightfall?
Yes. But as Tuka's tying up the boat and gives you directions about where to go. Let's see. I think Hidden Claw is our highest passive perception. Oh, well, it's Mr. Nimbus and Hidden Claw. With a 15. That's perception. Okay. You all notice as, because they're there, you're feeling pretty good. From the bushes nearby, you see these 3 figures have these green feline eyes watching you from amid the foliage. As you see these, alright, computer, can you? This computer difficult, minor difficult, but you see 3 bipedal, hostile, some would say, were-tigers? Maybe wild tabaxi? Who knows? But
Ooh, it might be Hidden Claw's cousins.
Yeah, I know.
as I get. As I get. Then, for some reason, computer is just. Taking this. They emerge with their long bows drawn. And as they tell you all, you're trespassing, get back on that boat or we're gonna fill you full of arrows.
Ah, pardon. We were unawares. It is I, Mr. Nimbus. Perhaps we might be able to engage in a polite discourse before the murdering commences, huh?
Okay. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check. Or, it sounds more persuasive than intimidating, but,
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay. That they sort of lower their bows for a moment, as I'll tell you that. This is our territory, but there has been unnatural things happening to our territory.
Yeah, unnatural things happened to us too. We were attacked by water.
Well, can they put their bows of? We are protecting this place from anyone who'd harm it, or we're here to protect Riverine, the Riverine in this area, Tinjorna.
The village that was attacked, someone was taken. They had a festival recently, and all of a sudden the water just kind of rose up and did a lot of damage. And after that, one of them disappeared, and we're currently looking for that person.
It's like, if anyone knows about something taking the water, Tinjorna would know. They will point you all. I will type out the name. Tinjorna will know, and we can guide you to Tinjorna. But if Tinjorna sees you as a threat, we will not hesitate to protect Tinjorna.
Oh, we come in peace.
Okay. Well, they nod and they will uh, uh, accompany you. Yeah, your guide, Durka, just kind of meekly the Moors, it just kind of hangs out back and just kind of gives you all the thumbs up as you go along with the tiger folk. And are they were tigers? Or are they just Tabaxi? Who knows? Who knows? But as they lead you to the to where the cliffs that you have to climb up. You see, it's about a 20-foot tall, a rock face around the waterfalls. It is slippery, so it might need a big oomph. And you do know if you do fall, you'll probably fall into the water. Well, at least that's good news. Hopefully, there's nothing dangerous in there. So
you know what, sir? Well, I'll turn to my companions. Allow me to take a rope, and I'll walk up the side of the wall. And then Hidden Claw will just take a rope and leave it trailing behind him and just walk up the wall, and then when he gets to the top, tie it around like a tree.
nice. Oh yeah. Well, you guys can, do that. Give me that athletics check, or if you got something else you can do instead.
Mr. Nimbus will just fly.
Yes.
Hey, real quick though, is anybody else having problems with their proficiency bonus?
Is it getting weird?
So, like,